Hi there, I'm Devraj, and today I'm here to tell about the facts and some frequently asked questions from you people about the Reliance Jio SIM. Uh, so, folks, today, what is actually a Reliance Jio SIM? It's it's actually about it works on the Reliance 4G network. Then what is 4G network? 4G networks are basically data networks. It actually works best on data. And if you have calls, if you go through the calls and SMS, then it also gives the best clarity of the calls. But some of you are complaining about the calls are not connecting with different devices and all, different networks and all. So this a problem because Reliance 4G network is working on 2300 megahertz to 1800 megahertz radio signal. So many of the other networks like Airtel, Vodafone, and Idea, all they are working on hybrid networks. That when you are using their 4G networks, they are using their data as a 4G network. But when you are calling it through it, they are using 3G networks. That's why when you will you can check it also on your phone that when you are using data on your network above, you will see 4G networks, but when you are calling you will see 3G networks. This is because they are not using totally 4G networks, they are using the hybrid 4G technology. But Reliance is what doing is they are doing actually basically they are doing on the total things on 4G networks. So as you know, Airtel's or Vodafone's are using different radio signals, and as Reliance is doing, using different radio signals, so they are having some problems during interconnecting the calls. That's why call drops are regularly happening. And then many of you complaining that why 4G all 4G handsets are not using that cannot call through Reliance 4G SIM. It is because there is a features called VoLTE, that is voice over LTE network. LTE network means 4G networks. So voice over LTE means this is a device which also present in your hand. It should be present in your handset to activate this 4G LTE. Many of the companies like HTC and all are telling that they have not activated their 4G LTE VoLTE features on their phone, and they will update it through OTPs. But many of the companies are telling that they have not OTP. So if their device is not compatible with compatible with VoLTE, then you cannot have this VoLTE features. Then you have what you have to do. You have to install the Jio Join app to use it as a caller, as a primary caller. So this is a fact about 4G LTE and VoLTE. Now I will tell about you that can you use at a primary SIM? I will tell no, because primary, if you use Jio as your primary SIM, then you will face in call drops and lack of call connecting. When you are in emergency, you want to call it through one at a time, you cannot call to the other users who are not using Jio networks, so who are using Airtel or Vodafone or Idea. So I will recommend you to not use Jio SIM as your primary SIM for the upcoming 6 or 7 months. After then you can use it, because all other networks will take this along with the issue. And if you call through to Jio, then you will have lots and lots of benefits, that you will have a better call clarity, and you can actually listen to them very loudly when their voice will be so pure, and there will be no call drops and all. So these are the features of 4G networks. And if you talks about the tariff that Reliance 4G, and that they are claiming that they were just less than 50 rupees per GB, that is not totally true. It is because that when you are going to the plan of 4,999, that is almost 5,000 rupees, then you will have that 50 rupees per GB, because there is a Wi-Fi access that is around 250 GB or 500 GB Wi-Fi access. That is what, there are some hotspots present in different places, popular places like colleges, schools and all. So they are using that, using when you sign up using your My Jio app, then they will just take the analytics of your data usage, and when you will use 500 GB of data, there will no free, you can't access the Wi-Fi. And we will complete that 250 GB of data in your plan, in your true data, then no more you can use any further data. So these are the fact that Reliance is hiding somehow. And also the night unlimited time, the night unlimited time is from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. and this is not a perfect time for unlimited data users. So people have to stay awake all the nights to use the data unlimited. So these are some bad cons of Reliance 4G network. And also if you think that this welcome preview offer that they are giving unlimited calls and unlimited data, you can use 4 GB of unlimited data per day. After then the speed will reduce to around to 128 kbps. So this is not about all that the 4G unlimited data. You can use 4 GB of data at a day, in a day, but after using 4 GB of data, you can't be able to use the 4G networks. Then it will be switched to 128 kbps, that they will reduce the speed. These are the facts of Reliance Jio. And if you are using 4G handsets, then you can use the Jio SIM, but if you are using only 3G or 2G sets, then you can't use the Jio SIM, and you can't be able to even call or use data. So it's better, if you want to use Jio SIM, then buy a live phone of for around 4,500 rupees, and you will get the Jio SIM, and you don't have to even stand in the queue of the lines that is creating chaos in front of the Reliance mini stores. So these are the facts and some things about the Reliance Jio SIM. And if you have any doubts, then please comment below. And if you like this video, then give a like. If you don't like it, then give dislike button. And also if you like this video and if you want further information regarding the same, please subscribe to my channel. I will give some extra reviews on many other things. Thank you.